Hello, I'm Muir Gray, and welcome to Live Longer Better. This is a program to help everybody improve their quality of life, no matter how old you are or no matter how many long-term conditions you've got. And we'll be covering aging, lots of fitness, disease of the brain and the mind, and social factors. Now, throughout my career, I've been interested in what happens to us as we live longer and how we can make this journey better for ourselves. Like many older people, I'm 78, I'm living with several long-term health conditions, and I take 8 pills a day. But I don't let it worry me, and I accept it's part of the marvellous technology of modern medicine. But I know that pills by themselves are not the answer. We ourselves can provide something through our own actions that's just as important, if not sometimes more important than the pills. And that's what this program is all about. I'm fighting back against my health conditions, and so can you do this too. Because there's now strong scientific evidence from research that anybody, no matter their age or how many long-term conditions they may have, can dramatically improve their quality of life.
Evidence comes from really anthropological studies of societies in which people live long well. These are sometimes called the blue zones, but we know we can create blue zone thinking in any environment.
So, what do I mean by quality of life? Well, I mean your ability to live well and with independence, to get out and about, to look after yourself and to help others too, and to reduce the risk that you may have to go to hospital, avoiding the big impact that can have on you and your loved ones. In other words, to live better for longer. Now, we've got the help of some of the leading experts in their fields.
People who start exercising in middle age or older can get the fitness level of someone 10 years younger.
There are things that we can do ourselves to help us to overcome these problems and to lessen the impact of the problems on our lives.
Exercise reduces your risk of dementia by 30%, a stroke by 30%, type 2 diabetes by 30 to 80%.
It's never too late to start. You may think, oh yeah, it's all very well. I'm in my 70s now. What the hell? It's too late for me. No, it's not.
We'll be looking at what practical steps you can take to improve your fitness and your health without needing much equipment or expensive membership of a gym. What you can do at home and walking outside. And we'll be looking at how to plan sensibly for your future, how to take control of the future.
I was a taxi driver for 30 years and I was basically fat, absolutely. I was 18 stone and I decided to try and do something about it. So I started doing Couch to 5K, and in week 2 I had a massive heart attack and died for 4 or 5 minutes, I don't know exactly, because I was dead. I had stents put in, everything like that, and they put me back together, the NHS. Absolutely brilliant. Running has actually totally transformed my life. To be quite honest, if it wasn't for running, I would have been dead, because I wouldn't have been in the situation where the defib was there, and I would have had the heart attack. It wasn't running that brought the heart attack on, it was 2 blocked arteries. I might have even had my grandkids in the back of the car and done it and had it then. So when I think back, that transformed my life and saved my life. Afterwards I decided I wasn't going to let a heart attack beat me. Stubborn, basically. I'm going to start doing this Couch to 5K again. As I've been suffering from depression as well, that as soon as I started running, the depression went. So, finished the Couch to 5K, could feel the depression coming back on again, so I decided to carry on running. And from then on, I've been running, 1,000 miles a year. I've joined a running club and I love it. I've done almost 50 half marathons. I've lost a third of my weight, and that's all down to healthier eating as well, but basically down to the exercise. And it's so much helped my mental health. I just feel so much better. When I started doing the Couch to 5K, it was really, and I was only running for 30 seconds to start off with. When anybody starts doing it, they're going to find it really hard, but it'll always get easier. A lot of people have asked me about running and how they could get involved in it. My only answer is, running isn't your answer necessarily. It might be, but it could be any sort of exercise. If you feel like doing it, try it. Try walking, and it's a steady build-up. But for a starter, you've got to either find a Couch to 5K nearby, because they're all over the country, or parkrun, the ideal starting place. You don't have to run it. You can walk, you can take your dog, you can take your kids. It's very friendly. You end up walking 5K, running a bit, walking a bit, running a bit, and you'll end up running the 5K.
Now, if you're living with health problems, this might seem a bigger challenge, and you might not feel like being very active. But the evidence is clear. Getting active is even more important to improving your quality of life if you've got long-term conditions. And the aim is to help you improve your ability to regain lost ability, improve your quality of life, and live longer, better.